This is the Tesla Roadster. It was unveiled in 2017, and the company promised it would be the fastest car ever made, but it never made it to production until now, it seems. After 6 years, CEO Elon Musk saying the long-delayed electric sports car will begin shipments next year. Pras Subramanian has the details.
I can't help laugh my way through that intro. It's coming now. It's coming now, Pras. Really? Is it really coming? That's a little credulous.
He says it is, but just to rewind a little bit, 2017, right? This is 5 years ago. We saw this thing roll out at an event, and then haven't heard much since until 2022 when Musk said at the Giga Rodeo when they opened up the Austin factory that it's coming. It's going to come in 2023. Right, and they reopened reservations, and we'll talk about that. But basically now we see Musk tweeting late last night. It is coming. They basically production design is complete. They're going to unveil the car later this year, like you said, Josh, and then planning for sales next year. Now, says again, a 0 to 60 time less than a second, kind of insane stuff here. But again, we heard this 2 years ago. We heard it 5 years ago. Is it actually going to come out? Deposit holders, some have put down $50,000 with no interest, right? That's refundable. I'm sorry, $5,000 refundable. Other people have put down $250,000 for the Foundation Series to get that car. So.
Well, I hope they get it eventually, right? I mean, this reminds me of the Cybertruck a little bit as well, which did it sort of come out.
Yeah.
Right?
And eventually, right.
Yeah. It's interesting timing because, of course, BYD came out with its own supercar earlier this week. Is that a coincidence that we're now getting an update on the Roadster?
I wrote a piece on it's going to come out just in the next few moments. But basically, yes, I kind of allude to the fact that it's interesting that these tweets came out late last night. We talked about BYD's U9 supercar, right? It's going to cost $230,000, around the same price as potentially the Tesla Roadster. Scissor doors, 4 motors, all these pretty cool stats. But only a couple months ago, NIO also said that their EP9 hypercar is going to cost $3 million US, 1,000 horsepower, interchangeable batteries, all this sort of stuff. The Chinese supercar makers are sort of coming on strong here, and it seems like maybe Musk kind of had to cough up more details because he felt the need to, because these cars are going to come on the road later this year, the Chinese cars. So in China, but not necessarily in the U.S. But still, competition nonetheless.
Right. If you're a Chinese buyer, are you going to wait for the Tesla Roadster? Or are you going to buy one of these other ones?
I want to quickly just say something real quick. Yes, it is a $5,000 deposit, not a $50,000 deposit for.
Oh, that's a lot lower.
Yeah.
But still.
Just wanted to correct
that.
It's
not nothing.
I mean, it's interesting probably because, listen, I think that's a beautiful car. The lines on that car are beautiful to me. But I would say, like, $200,000, when you find yourself competing with, like, a Lamborghini or Ferrari, that's a small market. I mean, ultimately, that doesn't move the needle for Tesla or the EV market, right? I mean, what have we talked about so much on the show? What's one way to reignite growth here? It's not the $200,000 car, and again, gorgeous car, but ultimately you need lower priced EVs, right?
Yeah, I think these are just halo cars that bring people in. Like, they have the Optimus robot in some stores to kind of bring people in. Same with the Cybertruck, it's in a lot of the marquee Tesla stores to bring people in. So that's like some of the thing that kind of draws you in, but you're going to buy the Model Y or the Model 3, maybe the X or the S as your actual car. Quickly, I want to again clarify that it's a $5,000 deposit. But then within 10 days, you got to cough up another $45,000 for a $50,000.
So it is effectively a $50,000 deposit
for a car
that people have put down.
Yes, and the car when 2017 it was said to be a $200,000 MSRP and $250K for that Founders Edition. Right. Sorry about that. Want to get that clear.
That's okay. We'll see. I mean, it's not even out yet, so there's a lot of confusion, I guess.
Yeah. Well, why do we care, right? It doesn't matter. It's going to change tomorrow. Who knows, right? We'll see.
Maybe
Wait for the tweet.